Well, first, it's an honor to speak with you, to finally get to speak with
Oh,
you.
well, ditto.
It's been some time that I've been looking forward to this opportunity, and you're going to have your exhibit unveiled at not unveiled, it's not the first time that people have seen the work, but as part of this incredible photography festival. And it's a number of Polaroids that came out of the Calgary flood.
They're not Polaroids. They're scans of Polaroids. So what I did is I scanned the Polaroids that were originally damaged. Then I had a friend, Rick Kotovich, made big prints of them.
What prompted you to dig into the drawers, figuratively perhaps and literally, to unearth remnants of an event like that in 2005? And in an event that wasn't easy for a lot of people, obviously.
Yeah, well, what happened was our house was on the river and it flooded. We were, filled the basement up right up to the rafters.
Wow.
And then over the next few days, we had friends about 30 people came over and helped us get stuff out of the basement and put it in a dumpster. There was a box of photographs that got wet, and somebody took them and dried them out, and then returned them to us dried, but I didn't even look at them in 2005, 2006. And it was probably not until 2012 that I found the box in storage and was rifling through it. And in there, I found an envelope with 9 Polaroids. And I hadn't seen them since, before. And I opened it up, and they were all wrinkled, just like you've seen in those images.
Mm-hmm.
So the skin on the surface of the Polaroids just went all wrinkly like that. And I thought, wow, these are amazing. So I just thought, wow, what can I, maybe I can do something with them. Because I was loving the images. I recognized some of the faces and like that. So I took them to this friend, Rick Kotovich, and he made big prints, some of them a foot across or so,
Mm-hmm.
and did a series of I think 10 of each. So they were in editions of the whole series. And right away, the National Gallery in 2013 acquired a set.
And these sets are obviously very personal to you in some respects, given that your house flooded in 2005 in Calgary.
Yeah.
You talked about being influenced by even in your formative years, by looking at a painting by Cézanne, for example, right, and just looking out over a meadow and being remarkably moved by that, and having it bring to mind memories of your own experience growing up, and talking about the power of that art to grab you. So, what were you hoping to say by repurposing these Polaroids into bigger images rescued from the flood?
Not hoping to say, because I think the thing is that what I just did is I found beauty in the little Polaroids. And I thought, wow, maybe I should make larger size prints, which worked out. So basically it's got to do with a kind of beauty that I'm interested in looking at. I mean, I'm always searching for what tickles my attention.
Mm-hmm.
So when I see something like that, it's just like, wow, these could be really not just as the little Polaroids that were damaged, but as big prints. So I'm not really that interested in art that says something. I think the thing is the viewer fills in the other half, and they're doing the same thing as I'm doing. As when I'm looking in the originals, they go, oh, this is doing this. This is doing this to me. This is, this moves me in this way. This moves me in this. This means that, and that's up to the viewer.
So to turn the table on you just for a second and put yourself in the viewer's shoes, do you anticipate what viewers would walk away saying after seeing these images?
Not at all.
No,
not at all. Everybody's different, and everybody, it's like I gave a talk at the convocation at the art college a couple of years ago, and I brought up this point. I said one time I saw a photograph of sand taken with a macro lens,
mm-hmm.
and every grain of sand looked like a jewel. They were beautiful. Every grain of sand was beautiful, and not one was the same. And if every grain of sand is like that, how much different is everybody? It's just like it's beyond comprehension. So I mean, certainly there's things that people will stick to and say this is the kind of thing that this is about because they want a conclusion. Well, conclusions are rushed to just to satisfy an eager clamoring for something, because uncertainty is pretty much the realm that we all live in.
Your work has there's a wry wit, it seems to me, that's almost implicated in just about everything you say, almost as if you're kind of, almost as if there's a smirk in terms of at people who think they understand or know things. You fly in the face of that.
I think meaning is a in a way it's a trivial pursuit. I went to school in the 50s and 60s, and I was amazed years later to really realize that the school system was basically training people to work in factories and stuff like that, because it took all the fun, all the curiosity out of learning. And I didn't really run into that again until I was, maybe with a couple of instructors who were really good, but until I got to art college. Mm. And then it was, curiosity and fun reigned.
Well, I'm thankful that so many years later, after primary school and secondary school and all of that your curiosity is still piqued by the image specifically. And I thank you for taking the time to chat with us, and good luck with this opening. It's such an amazing thing just to see your work progress and just the different avenues you take. It really speaks volumes for the, ultimately, as you said, curious nature of what it is to be an artist, and you certainly embody that. So I'm honored, and thank you for your time.
Well, thank you very much, Tony. Yeah, good to talk to you.
Yeah, nice to talk to you too. What's on your turntable at the moment? Because I think I'd play a piece of music for you.
That's not easy, but how about like a Rolling Stone? That's right. I'll just tell you that one time when I was in high school, I had a teacher who taught me in grade 8 and 9, and he moved down to the coast, and he contacted a bunch of us in 66, I think, 67, and he said, get on a bus, come down to Vancouver. And we got in the bus, went down, we stayed at his place, and he took us to a Bob Dylan concert where the first half was acoustic and the second half was with the band. And we had 13th row seats.
Wow, that's an unparalleled learning experience right there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris.
Okay, thanks, Tony.
Keep well, good sir.
You too.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.